One, two.
And playing an instrument in particular are kind of becoming a lost art because music is so easily generated these days.
I think it's a lost art because not very many people plant large gardens anymore, and people are so busy and it takes so much time and effort to do that.
I think a lot of us just don't have time. We're too busy in everything else that we do.
Yeah, it takes time to get the house prepared and the food cooked and whatever you need to do to get everything ready to go, but I think it's worth it.
I think it's a lost art for a couple of reasons. One, because I think when people get on Facebook or other social media, they are simply looking at themselves, and we are an I and a me society.
I think baking can be intimidating. It also can be kind of expensive depending on what ingredients you're using. And then there's the time factor.
I think it's a lost art because our schools are doing away with the arts, and eventually there may not be the art like there has been.
I think we get so busy sometimes that people do a lot of hiring out, and I think painting is one of those things that it's easy to find someone to do that work.
You do hear a lot of instruments played on the radio and in music that you hear today, but a lot of it's synthesized because it's easy to do and it's easy to erase your mistakes and create a finished product quickly without having to necessarily be able to play a multitude of instruments. You could just be able to synthesize them on a computer or with a keyboard, and all of a sudden you can throw together the kind of sound you want.
A lot of people are really busy, and it can take a significant amount of time to put it together, and then just the baking process itself.
The other reason is spur of the moment. I think people get on social media and they spur of the moment post things that they might regret later.
A lot of times you can find somebody to do it reasonably, and so they just hire it out, and so folks don't do that anymore.
It's only in surrender.